smile more for health, happiness, and longevity. Do not forget to like, share, subscribe and ring the bell for more videos. Happiness not only makes life more pleasant, but can lead to better health, well-being, and longevity. Point 1. To make the most of life and get started, give the smiling skills outlined below a try for 1 week. Consider it a 1-week smiling experiment. If you commit to following these simple steps for smiling more, you will already be on the right track to living a happier, healthier life. Press play for advice on feeling better. Hosted by Editor-in-Chief and Therapist Amy Morin, LCSW, this episode of the Very Well Mind podcast shares why smiling benefits your well-being. Click below to listen now. Follow now. Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, RSS. Steps to happiness. What you'll do. For the entire week, you'll focus on smiling more. You'll develop a way to remind yourself to smile throughout your day and even force a smile onto your face periodically. Why? Research shows that if you smile, your mood actually improves. Point 2. How it works. Researchers think that by forcing a smile, you activate a specific set of muscles in the face. Point 3. That set of muscles is closely connected to the emotions of happiness and joy. By smiling, you are signaling the emotional centers of your brain to tell them that everything is good. So even if it's not, it will be soon. Get motivated. Smiling more is a simple way to greatly improve the quality of your life. All you have to do is smile, and you will be a happier person. Really. It's that simple. Ways to smile more this week. Smiling is the natural response to something funny, happy, or enjoyable, so it stands to reason that you probably do not need help with the automatic smile response. Where there is room for improvement is in those mundane, everyday situations when you otherwise might not be automatically smiling. To learn how to smile more, you must first practice. Practice smiling. Smile. Do it right now as you read this. Put a big, warm smile on your face. Not a fake, strange smile, but a real smile, like you are seeing an old friend after several years. Now, think of something unhappy, but keep smiling. It is difficult to hold an unhappy or negative thought in your mind while keeping a smile on your face. Smiling can help increase happiness and decrease negativity. Give yourself a smile cue. Now that you have practiced smiling and understand a little bit about how smiling can improve your mood, the trick is remembering to smile as you go through your day. You will probably need a reminder to smile often. Choose something that you hear, see, or do often during the day to be your smile cue. You might choose a sound as your reminder, like a phone ringing or an email notification beep. You might choose an action, such as getting in or out of your car, to remind you to smile. You might choose a visual reminder, like seeing someone drinking coffee or seeing someone laughing. Challenge yourself to smile every time you encounter your cues for this entire week.